Archimedes spiral for maximum radius 100 mm for one convolution. First step, draw the horizontal line of a given maximum radius. Then second step, complete a circle, take O as a center, OA as a radius, and complete circle. Okay, with a radius 100 mm, complete a circle. Now, remember, this is a line rotating about the center. It has to travel through 360 degrees. So this is the angular motion. At the same time, there is a point at this end. Suppose we will mark this initial position P. At the end of 360 degree, this point is moving towards this end at end O with uniform linear velocity. So at the end of one convolution, position of the point will be here. So this point has to travel 100 mm distance with a linear velocity. Okay. So remember the principle. The linear velocity of point and the angular velocity of point are both uniform. Means when point travels through one division, line also rotates through one division. So divide both this motion, both this distance into equal parts. Okay. So divide 360 degree into 12 parts and divide this 100 mm also into 12 parts with our simple graphical method. So divide this both this motion with a angular with our simple graphical method. Okay. So first, as it is a circle, draw the center line. First, make it 4 parts. So this is called chain line, center line, long dash, small dash. Don't draw dotted line. So I have divided first into 4 parts. Then first I will divide this 100 mm into 12 parts. How to divide? So use the graphical method. From any point, any end, draw a line, then mark 12 equal parts. 1, 12. So draw line through its one end, mark 12 equal parts, then join the endpoints, then through each division, draw the line parallel to first one. So using your roller scale or drafter, draw the line parallel to first one. So I have divided this 100 mm into 12 parts and mark this point like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have divided this 100 mm into 12 parts by graphical method. Now divide this circle also into 12 parts. Using our graphical method, how to divide into 12 parts? So take the same radius, take this point as the center, draw this curve on both sides of the center line, take this point, end of your center line, so divide your circle also into 12 equal parts. To avoid the confusion, I am erasing this part. Otherwise, my drawing becomes more complicated. So divide your circle into 12 equal parts. Then join this point. So I have divided this circle into 12 equal parts. So simply we have marked the 12 different positions of your line OA. So this may be 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7, 8 dash, 9 dash, 10 dash, 11 dash, and 12 dash. So here, what we have done, we have divided this 100 mm into 12 parts. We have divided this circle into 12 parts. Now, take your compass. This is initial position, starting position. This line, okay, now this line starts to rotate. So this line travels through one division. Point P also moves to one division to this end. So I have to mark this position. So take O as a center and radius equal to O1. Draw the curve. I have shown this arrow. So this is the new position of point P. Mark this point as a P1. Here, my line rotates to one division. My point also moves to one division. So take O1 as a center and draw this arc with a faint line and mark this position as next position of point P1, P as a P1. My line travels to next division. Point also moves through one division. So next position will be 2. So take O2 as a center, draw the curve. So mark the new position of point P as a P2. Again. So first position of a line is this one, second one this one, third one this one. So take a radius equal to O3, draw the curve. So this is the P3. So now goes on increasing the motion of a line by one division. Next one, O4. P4. Next position, O5. So just both these motions are uniform. Next slide is O6. Draw the curve. P6. Next one, O7. P7. P8. P9. P10. P11. And the last point, again, this is my line. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th position, 9, 10, 11, and again last position. And now point P reaches toward the last end, last destination, that is the P12. Okay. So to draw this arc, it is not important. Okay. So we have to take the radius. Okay. Now draw a smooth curve passing through all these points. So my initial position is this one, P1, P2. So with a smooth and join this point, then so my point moves like this one. And the last position will be the end of the string. So this is the Archimedean spiral curve.